fired, this is half cock. Half cock, it shouldn't ignite. It should not go. Only when I pull it back to full cock and pull the trigger should I in fact get that action and it goes forward, okay? So if I'm at half cock and I pull the trigger or the thing goes off on its own, it's a big surprise and it went off half cock. Gives you an idea of the ubiquity of these weapons in their day and age and just how much they were used and where all of these phrases come from. They all date back to this weapon here, which was colloquially known as the brown vest. And then, of course, these were somewhat unreliable, so the favored weapon of the British infantryman was the bayonet, which you can see is rather nasty. And I can be this far away from this man here. I won't go at you, but I can get him from here. There was an officer would use his sword, and he was a fencing master. The private soldier was a bayonet master. For every shot they fired in practice, they would spend hours working with this bayonet. There was an entire fighting methodology behind this, of strike, of parry, of counterattack, just as you would get in fencing. Armies did not like to go up into hand-to-hand combat with the British Army. The reason? They were very often dead after they did so, because these weapons were very, very nasty. You'll notice it has a triangular cross-section, which leaves a rather horrible wound. And the problem is with a bayonet is if you actually do in fact skewer your opponent, now you have a problem. What's the problem? Stuck on it. Not to upset your dinner tonight, but if you're cooking a roast, take the knife on the table. You have the nice roast there. Take the knife, put it in the roast. Lift the knife up. Where's the roast? It's on the knife. So as much as you do this, you can't get it off. So you've just gone and gotten that Frenchman. Now he's being very uncooperative, and he's not listening to you when you say, "Get off my bloody bayonet." So in fact, you have to do this. Ha! You have to twist it and bring it back out again. Once you twist that knife, it comes out. This is rather horrible. I don't tell you this to upset your lunch, but it's just the way it is. Anybody who tells you that 18th century warfare was polite is wrong. These things are horrible weapons. They fire a 75 or 68 caliber lead ball at very high velocity. It doesn't aim very well. It's a smooth bore weapon, which means it isn't rifled inside. Who knows what rifling is? Yes, sir. Can you explain?
Sure. Groove down the center of the barrel, which causes the bullet or musket ball to spin like a football, giving it greater accuracy.
And I like your analogy. Anyone who has thrown a football, what's the last thing you give it as you let go? If you were to throw the football without doing that, what would the football do?
Flip.
Tumble. You certainly wouldn't be Tom Brady, right? So the rifling, now they knew all about rifling. They had rifles. It's just that rifles are expensive, and you have a problem of loading a rifle from the muzzle is driving that ball down through those grooves. It's a bit of a problem. So it was considered a smooth bore weapon was considered to be the easier thing to use and more efficient. But basically, between that and the bayonet, it's a pretty horrible weapon. Thank you very much.